GG tak perlukan tempo softplay. Tiada meteor shower.
Seorang ini masuk ke depan, reside kat bahagian belakang. Dan sekarang ini Kaiser menjadi frontline yang bagus. Dan nampak agaknya dia berjaya menamatkan zone.
Pendapat saya untuk meta yang terkini ni agak berbeza daripada MPL yang lepas.
Pendapat saya tentang meta season ni tak banyak rubah. Dalam proses draft pick, sebelum game kita akan buat satu draft. Lepas masuk pada game, kita akan bincanglah draft tu. Macam mana kalau hero yang kita telah di-pick ataupun di-ban, kita akan bincang satu team lah.
Cara Lexus pantau orang dengan cara every scrim dia akan masuk, dia akan spec, dan lepas dia habis scrim dia akan brief. Masuk Discord ramai-ramai dan brief. Bagi tahulah yang mana yang ada mistake, tak patut buat itu, tak patut buat ini.
Sebabkan coach tak ada kat sini, so agak sukarlah bagi kita orang. Tapi kita orang tetap akan usahalah. Prediction saya untuk lawan Orange nanti ialah...
Saya akan cakap 2-0, kami 2, Bosskurr 0.
2-0?
2-0 aja.
Boss finally has his blood already, but here comes the engagement here with the ejector. He's tossing it back, trying to fall back, but he has to wait towards this back line. HY will be able to get away from the side, or hands on Perez side. Fakers on the other hand to this again. Kuja going with the cycle straight to try to do a little bit more damage here, but sadly our dear friend Scoop Boss dives in with the flowing bot, gets punished for it. Scott using the Hurricane Death trying to disengage and force it back, but the leader counter seals the deal as he hammers Scott down to the ground. Kuja will try to pick up even a double kill with the Cyclone Swift, and 3 members on the side of Team Bosskurr.
Okay, that was unexpected, but...
Very. I mean, come on. We all know the rules now, but I mean, Kuja getting a little bit too much damage. Time is going to be dropped down. Sadly, Kuja was not able to get the kill on Perez's side, and he was barely going to be alive. But the unstoppable force has nothing to say. Will tell Vegas to tell him to go home. Long can they assert this control and dominance, because the minute our team Orange wanted to give a little bit of leeway, the Team Bosskurr going to be punishing. But anyway, speaking of punishing, to really turn things around, but I mean, nothing to say. He still has a flicker, so he can straight away die towards his backline and go straight to any of them. Anyway, he tosses Parasite all the way to the back front. He tries to flick it away, but it's not going to be good enough. And HY pops out the Dark Knight, falls and tries to get the jump on Fakers. But once the Douglas has been lifted, 2 members of Team Bosskurr will fall. They're going to go back to what they do best. Take the objective, taking this Lord, as the Lord slowly breaks down. But anyway, Scott going to be able to go forward here. He had the 1000-pounder followed by the Hurricane Dance, but Kuja tries to do his best to zone him out. And look at that, instantly here comes the Hurricane Dance, going to be pinning it towards the wall. But GG, he has his own personal purify. He should be able to get out, but here comes the technical play. Despite all the effort, it's still not enough, because HY was able to silence Fakers, and he easily has to disengage. He has the double buff, but it's not going to be matter because 3 members is dead, and Orange number Esports pushes down from the middle as they hit the crystal to secure game number 1.
In this case, Marissa making sure he's making a lot of plays here. Kuja is all by himself, a little bit too low here, but at the same time, has the answer. But the chop from Kuja, waiting for the right moment, and he finally takes a jab at Kaiser.
Dude, really well positioned coming from the side here, nothing to say as well. He knows exactly once Fakers clear out that crab, he's going to be able to dash across the wall. And thankfully enough, he was able to find Faker to toss it back, but here comes the Raging Sandstorm, was able to catch on HY. Perez side has to easily disengage, but HY gets ever so lower. He has the shield, he gets the kill, and he's still going to live. He's still going to run away, trying to run for his life. Nothing to say, will fall back, and so will the rest of the team. HY dancing with death. Fakers just had no choice but to back off. Really well played coming from nothing to say with that joy play. But anyway, here comes another ejector with the unstoppable force. Geyser, despite the quicksand guard and the raging sandstorm, he will be buried within the rubble here. Trying to increase the presence. He's literally telling GG, hit me. Don't go for the rest of my team, just hit me. And the crossbow attack was committed on the top of Perez's side. And once that came out, Kaiser just came in and cleaned things out. And then the log gets a little bit down lower. Little counter's gonna be coming in. But the little counter will steal the enhanced Lord away. Kuja trying to run for his life, but Sally instantly gets picked up on the double tap of Scoopbox carry.
Good damage coming from HY. Well, bottom side as well. Lord will get focused on Team Bosskurr, and Orange Esports, they're not utilizing this at all.
It's really hard for them to utilize as well, especially since there is no flicker on the hands here or nothing to say as well. because he is pretty much the primary initiator and engager for the rest of the team here. Actually, really want to try to go for this back line. So sadly enough, they're only going to be using this ball to split push the lane and get a little bit more control of the jungle to get that farm. But now coming towards his top side, now trying to disengage and divert as many attention as much as possible.
Have to back out. Scott, right in the vicinity. Can he catch HY? Tyrant's reaching there. Where's the follow-up?
No,
they look at the wrong side, but bottom side as well. They won't catch out Fakers. They won't catch out Scoopbox as well. And GG gets a double kill. What was he thinking? Team Bosskurr, they split the fight. Orange Love Esports, they see this happening. They get the kill. Daver and knock on towards the doors of Team Bosskurr.
It was absolutely insane, but anyway, nothing to say. He has his flicker. That's the most important thing. He has his flicker. Scott commits, ejected, throws Scott all the way to the far back. He's trying to run away for his life, but in that face of HY and GG, forget about it. And now the minion waves are here. They're hitting the top inhibitor as well. And Kuja trying to zone out all the opponents out and clear out the waves. They are going to be taking everything. They're pillaging. They're destroying. And now with the minion waves towards this crystal, HY is going to be engaging from the bottom lane. Kaiser not having time to try. He's doing as much damage as possible. But HY, he's taking and sucking up all that damage. Reggie Sensor has to be coming. But Scoopbox, you want to see if he can pick up any member. And now middle inhibitor gets Everett all over. Parasite pops it out. But here comes the flicker from nothing to say with the ejector. Instantly picking out Scoopbox. They didn't hit to clear out all the tanks. But it doesn't matter. Top, middle, now the bottom inhibitor will fall. And nothing to say. That one play save his team again. But sadly, he will get sniped away by Fakers. He's right. Dies in the mix as well. But look at that. They're hitting the crystal. They don't care about any more kills. They want to try to end this here. And now it's only one hit away. And GG will call the GGWP in game number 2.
What a turnaround from Orange Love Esports. Look, things look good for Team Bosskurr, but Orange Love Esports, they kept their composure, they found the opening, they went in for the dive.